Today, I'm going to be telling you the questions you should ask yourself as you are looking to add to your wardrobe. This is not a criticism if you want to go shopping. You should totally go shopping if you want to, but you just want to make sure that you are spending your money on pieces that are worth it. Before you buy anything, you should be asking yourself the following questions. Number one, how and where will I wear this? There are many times that I purchased things and regretted it because I didn't actually wear them because I didn't actually think about my life. I've purchased a lot of really bold statement heels or really bold clunky shoes or something that's with a massive platform, thinking that I would love it. I didn't actually wear it to my day-to-day life. There are things that you can love and enjoy. It's like a piece of art. I love fashion as an art form, but to actually own a lot of it would actually not work with my lifestyle. So you need to make sure it is something that can work with what you already have and something that is actually going to add value. Second question. What does maintenance look like? So this can range from resoling shoes. It can mean that you are tailoring what you have. It will mean that you have to get things dry cleaned or you have to air dry it. All of those are questions you should be asking yourself. If you are someone who hates going to a dry cleaner, then you should absolutely not be buying things that are dry clean only and then hoping for the best once you pull it out of the dryer. Sometimes pieces, when you add them to your wardrobe, will actually cost you more money in the long run than they are currently. So make sure as you are buying things, you can actually afford and have time to maintain them. Next, what mood am I in? So that doesn't even mean a bad mood. I have gone shopping in bad moods, and sometimes shopping makes me feel better, and sometimes I will use that as an excuse to go shopping. Or sometimes in a very elevated mood, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of repercussions for what I'm buying. Just make sure as you are buying and adding things to your wardrobe that you are aware of yourself, your feelings. You're being mindful of who you are in that moment, because that can vary. You're also being mindful of how you're feeling in that situation. I have had issues where I have been very elevated or very happy and decided to buy a bunch of things and then regretted it because it really just meant that I added a bunch of things to my wardrobe because I was just in a good mood. I was highly caffeinated. If you walked into a Target, you definitely know that the happy music, the bright lights, and the Starbucks as you walk in are just there to make you feel like you're in a good mood. Therefore, you're going to spend more money than you actually need. When you are aware of those triggers in yourself, then you can actually stop yourself from spending money. Even now, as I'm going shopping, I will actually cut off caffeine because I know it'll put me in a good mood. Therefore, I will buy a bunch of things I most likely do not need to buy. Next, how does this make me feel in my body? I have purchased things that I was like, oh, I don't like the way it fits on this part of my body, but maybe if I lose a few more pounds, or this is something that I feel like makes you look taller, but I don't actually like that much. You deserve better. You should feel good in every single piece that you bring home. If you do not love it when you're trying it on in the store, then you probably won't love it when it's in your wardrobe in much worse lighting. Honestly, it's very few and far between you will find something that you are only okay with when you buy it in the store, but then you're obsessed with when you get it at home. If anything, the exact opposite happens way more often. So you want to think about the way that you are feeling when you wear it? For example, sometimes really stark whites wash me out. I'm very pale right now, and surprisingly, that really white color will make me look even more pale. Don't buy things if they don't make you feel good about yourself and your body. If you have to say, well, I will wear this when I lose a few pounds, you are setting yourself up for failure. And it's also kind of like you're punishing yourself by purchasing something that doesn't actually work for you. Save your money, spend it on things that actually have a lot of value. It's better to have money than it is to spend money. It's better to own things that make you feel good in your body in comparison to owning things that make you feel like garbage that you just have sitting in your closet. Will I love it when it's out of style? So this is a very important question to ask yourself as you are adding to your closet. Will I love this even when everyone else doesn't? For example, right now, something that's very trendy that was not trendy when I was younger were square toe boots. Everyone thought they were weird when I was wearing them. And to be quite honest, they were my mom's from the 90s, and I still wear them all of the time. But I love them even when they weren't in style. When you purchase something, you have to make sure you're asking yourself, will I love it even when it's not cute? Will I love it and will I wear it when this is considered dated? There are things that I wear that are considered dated that you can take out of my cold dead hands. For example, bootcut jeans. I've been wearing bootcut jeans since high school, and you cannot take those away from me. Or long A-line skirts. They were really trendy in the early 2010s, and I'm still wearing them. I'm wearing a much longer version of them, but I'm still wearing them. You have to love it when it's no longer cute. You have to love it when it's not in style. You are buying forever pieces. You are not buying pieces for right now. You want to buy things that 10 years from now, you're going to be thankful that you purchased. This also forces you to think about longevity. You want to think about future you. The last question you should ask yourself is, what is the cost per wear? So let's say I bought this top for like $30 and I wore it 30 times. That's $1 per use. You want to think of your wardrobe in a cost per wear rule in comparison to buying it once because you're obsessed with it. If you only wear it once, then the return isn't really there and not really worth your time. This also forces you to prioritize things that last a long time. It also forces you to think about quality. Also makes you think about how is this going to look in the future, and if you're going for a current trend or if it's going to make you look dated. All of those questions could be summarized into one question, which is the cost per rule. As I'm filming this, Black Friday is right on the corner. But as you are adding to your wardrobe, just make sure the things that you are adding to your wardrobe have a massive amount of value. Just make sure as you are buying things for your closet that you will get a good cost per use, that they have a place and you can maintain it and you will love it when it's no longer in style. If you'd like to see more on clothing that I think are super worth the investment, please let me know. As you are walking into this Black Friday season, please be very mindful because the capacity to spend money on things you do not need during Black Friday because of marketing tools unmatched. If you are buying things, and I fully support you doing it if you want to, if you are buying things, make sure it's worth it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.